Hello, hi, hello. Let's get really, really, really close and check oh, thank you, sweetie. Checking the mic and checking the view because we gather in the name of love. We gather and connect in this digital space, which is an air-based enactment that we bring into focus through the body. This is embodiment. Welcome to my worldwide coven of adorable cuteness. And our weekly broadcast is poppin'. I'm so happy that we're meeting in this lovely, gorgeous, casual way. So please tell me you have something lovely to drink and that you're ready to settle in, maybe about an hour. And know that we'll do these works beyond time and space. We'll do these works between worlds. We'll do these works behind the veils. And in my space, we always begin. Always, always. And burn it if you got it. By striking this wooden match, I alert our spirit guides that we're here, we're open, we're listening, and we're ready to receive the messages that are meant for us. What a special day today. Always on Fridays, it feels magnificent. And I felt that way forever, even from my earliest memories. I just have been crushing on Fridays. Now I know, as a Libra sun and a Taurus rising, I've got Venus between us. Venus sent me. I am such a lover that Fridays gives me that extra twinkle, extra love. So this candle service is a 6-hour candle service for all of us that are gathered live and that come and visit. I'll keep this live up for probably a few hours. And it's a 6-hour candle service that I place on my altar, and I hold real dearly all those that are subscribers to the channel. This is a spell. This is my life's work. I live to share the beauty and power of witchcraft, and thank all of you that show me that your presence is here, and you can keep this little focal point behind us. Excuse me. Oh, sweethearts. Wow, so much happening right now. What an exciting broadcast we have. I have a selection of poetry that in many ways feels like the most important poem that I'll ever share with you. And it's so tenderly magical that I must do this behind the veils. So if you're settled in and comfy, before I say hello to everyone and we get into it with our unboxing today and get into it with our updates today and get into it with pulling tarot cards for all of your zodiac placements, we must, with gorgeous beauty, reverence, magic, call in the corners. So any way that your body is able, turn now to the direction of north. The element of earth. Earth is our home, and earth is our bones. Say it with me, bones. Breathe deeply in through your nose. Let the air dance in your bones. Release through your open lips and let the story of your bones weave into the world. Bones. Guardians of the watchtowers of the North Earth. Be here now. Well, That's a tiny little flame that wants to grow in its own time. There we go. I just feel like I need to nurture it along. I can literally say I never disrupt the reverence I have of calling in the four directions. And this little candle of the north is demanding all my attention. There we go. There we go. Now she's lit. She's lit. We turn now in any way our body is able to the direction of east, the element of air. Air is this broadcast, my words, my intention, my psychic ability, the way that you listen to spirit, the way that you hear spirit, the way that you embody spirit is air. The golden dawn of new ideas, air, the breath of life. Guardians of the watchtowers of the east, air. Be here now. We turn now in any way our body is able, and that includes intention, to the direction of south, the element of fire. Fire. Our trauma, fire. Our purpose, fire. Our passion, fire. Beltane, love. Fire, our blood magic. Fire, our hunger to thrive. Fire, our ego's intention. Guardians of the watchtowers of the south, fire. Be here now. We turn now in any way that our body is able to the direction of west, the element of water. Water is our ancestors' life that courses in our veins, our marrow, our coded information that moves through every bit of creation. Water is the blue truth. Water is destruction and transformation, and water is life. Guardians of the watchtowers of the west, water. Be here now. We coil now as the serpent into the center of our altar, where we encounter ourself and spirit and the mystery and the reality that we are spirit and spirit is us. Spirit of life and death and rebirth. Be here now. I sound the bell which activates our spell. Darling loves, sweethearts, core, foundation, new folks, the blossom at the end of the vine, the gnarled trunk which has always been there. Welcome. We are now between worlds, and how very sweet it is. I enter this space in perfect love and perfect trust. Wow, another Friday together with you. How very, very honored I am to hold this space for us. Oh my goodness, look at this altar. So gorgeous. I got to move that mic. Isn't this beautiful today, sweethearts? Oh, I love it. Oh, wow. I must hold this Cooper's hawk feather today as I speak the words that I feel like I was born to speak. This poem arrived through the ethers and is so right for us today as we will be working very specifically with our guardians and guides in this space, having fun, making announcements, talking about happy, beautiful things, community. And what that looks like today is we'll be talking about the incredible Guided by Spirit deck that you're going to freak the fuck out when you see. It's gorgeous, by the incredible Asia, who's the creatrix of the Spirit House Collective, which has been so nimble in how they have responded from a shingle, a brick and mortar, a IRL situation to a URL situation. And all done with this reverence, this gorgeous sort of expression of Asia's experience with their bespoke guides who sometimes have names. I have a favorite. I'm a Bernard person. You'll be able to meet Bernard today and many others in their really, really magical tool that they offer to us publicly. Do you know how lucky we are? I do. And so this Cooper's hawk feather from my forever home here in Orange County, California, gives me that strength, that purpose to speak my truth. And in doing so, sweethearts, I'm going to look at this really quick. I don't see our chat. And before I read this beautiful poem, I want to make sure that our broadcast is not interrupted. My kids are handy. You'll hear a little bit of noise for a minute. And I just want to make sure that we're set up properly because I don't see our chat.
The chat's on. You can't see it for some reason.
Yeah. Is this chat not showing?
No, the chat's on.
You see it.
Yeah.
Lovely. Okay. That's magical in and of itself. So I am in a new way, the way that I'm set up in my bedroom here. And normally I sort of pounce the chat. And now magically it's been taken from my eyes. So I'm just about my intention. And I'm thrilled to say that. Here comes Boone, always to the rescue, sweethearts. I think it's a setting, but I certainly do not want you to disable the program, sweetheart. So I think it might be a setting situation. Just let it go because I really don't want to disrupt. Okay, thank you, baby. Oh, that's strange. Okay, my loves. Hello, hello. I can't see you anyways because I can flick this on. You'll hear something for just a moment. There we go. I found a way to see you, and I'm thrilled that I can see you. And all that has incredible meaning for me today. So I see the chat, and then I gotta say goodbye to the chat because I don't have my glasses on anyways. I have to call back up the poem that I was born to share with you. I give you Love Maybe by the inimitable Audre Lorde. Always in the middle of our bloodiest battles, you lay down your arms like flowering mines to conquer me home. So that poem was written, thank you, Audre Lorde, in 1970. And I just marvel that it exists and was away from me forever because I've never seen that poem before today. And there's just every word, every sound, every moment of that poem is a portal that's feeding me. We are so lucky that Audre Lorde created such magic and witchcraft and poetry and activism in their lifetime, in action in their lifetime. Wow, we are so, so blessed. So I will find some glasses. I know that my kids will probably come to the rescue and find some glasses. We had to uniquely set up very quickly and in a very different way today because you know something, I'm never, ever, ever, ever going to hide or deny the core of my existence, which is my first circle, my family. And things are really, really active right now with these two teenagers. And my son needed to quickly change when they were going to the high school to get their photos taken. And that changed the way we had to set things up because of their timing that was changed like that. In these before times, we had this idea that there was some control. You know, we witches, we know that's an illusion. But the before times, people like coaches and administrators, they thought that there was control. I'm kind of loving that the world is catching up with we witches, right? And we know that all there is change. Because change and nature are the same, and we are nature, we are change. And so when the schedule changes of my favorite people on planet Earth, my two beautiful teenagers, so does mine. And I also had the incredible magic morning, which almost never happens to me, where I was able to visit with a bosom friend. And I'm really like remain sort of in the beautiful dream of how my life just changed today. So change, it's all we got. So thank you, Audre Lorde. Thank you, Cooper's Hawk Feather from my forever home, which reminds me to always speak my truth. Feathers are of the element air, and air is our ability to speak truth. And today, with this unboxing of Guided by Spirit, I'm just feeling all the air today, y'all. And that feels very much like a Venusian thing, a Venus thing, a Libra sun thing. So communication devices and communication tools have been some really, really phenomenal ways that we witches have survived and thrived in these after times, these not post-COVID, these present COVID times. We are used to speaking truth and making do with available spell elements. And that's what we've been doing through this whole pando. So I'm thrilled to be in the company of Asia, who created a deck in 2020 because witches. Because witches. We're so used to feeling challenges because witchcraft is embodiment. Witchcraft is spirit embodied. As above, so below. We embody sensation. And the pandemic, yes, it's been challenging on like a human level, on a spirit level. Oh, it just feels so honest, doesn't it? And so I'm just tickled, thrilled, moved, blown away with Asia's connection to their spirit guides, some of them can be named. And this is a deck that I have not divined with at all. It's still in order, but I did take a peek at it because I had to. It's gorgeous and it's unique. It's an oracle deck, and we're going to take a peek at that. And there's a lawlessness to it that I really fucking respect, because bring it on, wild and free, right? So I must take a peek at our chat. It looks like my sweetheart son has delivered to me my hubby's glasses. Sweetie, did I leave my purse in the car? Because my real glasses are in my purse, and I just don't want my purse in the car. I have to do these things. In addition to unboxing the gorgeous Guided by Spirit deck, we are also going to be doing Tarotscopes for all zodiac signs. And we are going to cast a spell that will bring us into the deeply sensuous Taurus season. The deeply sensuous works that we're weaving together as witches in Taurus season. So I've got a green candle because green is Venus's color. Venus rules all of the arts. Venus rules the garden. Venus rules love and money and sex. And all of those things are green to me. So I've got a special spell element here and one of my favorite plancestors that I'll tell you in just a second. So come on, cliffhanger. I'm learning to leave you some sensuous nibbles to stay with me. And I'm learning that from Asia, who has this fucking mastery for being honest. It's not a game. The way that they show us bits at a time what their magic is, their spell is, and we watch it bloom and we can't get enough. So by the time they finally drop the thing that they've been talking about, we already have a love affair with it. So I needed Guided by Spirit long before Asia dropped it. And so without just blurting it all out, I got to begin at the beginning with my sweetheart's glasses on and see who's with us today, sweeties. Oh, I saw Yasmin right away. I love you. Oh my goodness, Cole, sweetheart, your mommy is just giving me so much life. How are you, Cole? Sending you so much love. I hope you and your mommy have a way of joining us at the spring convergence through the Modern Witches Confluence, who I am thrilled to be in the Modern Witches Coven. It really is a joy of my life to celebrate their magic and works. And so the spring convergence is coming up, and I'm casting a spell there that's called Sensuous Transfiguration through Pleasure Magic. The entire theme of our spring convergence, which is the Beltane weekend, y'all. Get on it. We're building a huge bonfire together, celebrating this physical life, this beautiful, passionate form. And I got a head start. I feel like I got to the field first and started dragging stones and logs into a circle. Because in February at Sea Grape Apothecary, I cast the first in this triptych, this trio, this love triangle of spells called Sensuous Transfiguration through Pleasure Magic. I have absolutely loved feeling supported and seen and midwifed by Sarah and Maria, very particularly Sarah at Sea Grape Apothecary, who does the really truly incredible programming for their fabulous classes and workshops that they create there. I happen to be at one of my favorite human beings on this planet, Erin Fairchild, who I want to call Erin Rose. I just don't know if we're saying that anymore. I love communing with folks on the level that they're communing with their identity. So let's just say Erin, sweeties. Oh, I apologize. My earring's falling out. I'm so excited that my earring's falling out. So bear with me. So Erin has their gorgeous witchcraft practice called Journal as Altar. And I will place a link in the description of today's video, which I literally will only leave up for a few hours today, sweethearts, unless I change my mind. Because you know something? Maybe it's Monty telling me this. Maybe I need to leave it up longer because of the unboxing of Guided by Spirit. We'll see. That feels good. Thank you, Monty. Having said that, sweethearts, and tracking back to this moment, I always knew that Sensuous Transfiguration through Pleasure Magic would be a triptych, and the second of the spells is Beltane morn. You know I love my daytime witchcraft, my morning magic. And we will be casting the second in that trio, that love triangle, at the spring convergence of modern witches. And then the third one is back at Sea Grape Apothecary, which feels so right in that love triangle, in June on the 12th for Hot Witch Summer, in which you will leave with a PDF of 12 enactments that take you all the way through the summer, in incantations, in enactments, in tarot spreads, in witches' brews. Can you fucking believe it? My guides are just so slutty with their magic. They give it all. I love the sacred slut of the way I'm guided to give it all. So all of that to say hello to Cole. I love it so much. Claire, I love you. It's so good to see you, sweetheart. I'm just going to make this just a teeny tad brighter. There we go, sweeties. Yes, I'm feeling a lot of feelings today because I'm in love again. I've been reunited with my childhood bosom friend this morning. And you'll feel it in my words. So I hope that my childhood bosom friend is with us today. You can always preserve your anonymity by not chatting. There is absolutely no pressure to be visible in this space. The complexity of being seen in a witch's space is not lost on me. I have, and my family, particularly my kids, have suffered a lot of spiritual discrimination in our absolutely harmful hometown here behind the orange curtain, which last week had a unbelievable rally that made international news again. Go us. We're on the news for all the worst reasons. And so, sweethearts, I understand that when you chat, you're seen, and that can't always be right for you. And if you can be seen, chat away, because it helps create a digital footprint that somehow the YouTube space will bestow me their magic and bring more folks to us. I'm not too worried about it though, sweeties. Hello, Joanna, loving you so much. Mwah, hello, red heart to you. Hi, Faye, my daughter Faye. You're so wonderful. I love you so much. Thank you for your help today. Sweeties, Faye made us a gorgeous brew of blackberry and sage. So let's all take a moment and raise our glass and do our favorite basic spell, where we have our triple swallow spell. You can always set your intention on your tongue. And drink deeply, very particularly for folks that are in carceral situations, in carceral systems, in carceral oppression. If you ever find yourself incarcerated, your swallow spell will connect you to this worldwide coven. Let's raise our glass again. And finally, do this one for you. Set your intention on your tongue. What do you really need? Who are you right now? Let's drink to that. Beautiful. Thank you, Faye, for this gorgeous witch's brew. It's so tasty. Oh, hello, Teresa. I love you so much. Teresa, new product alert. Did you see that I've got a new sex deck coming out on 420? Because come on, somebody's got to do it. And I'm that witch. So high alert, everyone. I'm not going to be doing anything but talking about it today. So allow me to speak the truth, holding the Cooper's Hawk feather. That Altalune Sensual oracle cards are coming to life through this worldwide coven on 420 to 520. And I feel incredibly empowered to campaign. I had to get so right with this magic. I really thought that I was going to intro them for the beginning of the Sensuous Transfiguration through pleasure magic spells all the way back in February. And oh, was I sat down and hard by my guides. and I just needed to learn more things. And I love the way this oracle deck turned out. And you're just going to have to like hang on to your boots, because next week I get to be with the wonderful Honoreo over in their space on Instagram. I get to be with Modern Witches live on Instagram on, I believe that's Thursday. So we launch Tuesday, the Kickstarter. Please be part of it. It will be the last way that you can get a hold of Moon Baby Magic Tarot. For those of you that are jumped into this coven, you know that this deck was only ever meant to be printed 3 times. And so that's how it is. The third print is part of this Kickstarter. And some other really fabulous goodies, including handmade love by a very, very special, gorgeous, beautiful witch who I adore and I've loved since they were a teenager. They literally hand wove something that is part of this Kickstarter. All right, sweethearts. So Altalune coming at you. Isn't that a gorgeous name? Altalune means over the moon. This is a sensuality, sexuality, and lunar themed oracle deck, which I'm super, super thrilled about. It is super practical, super sexy. You're going to freak the fuck out. It's gorgeous. There's a serpent theme too, and a whole relationship with my ancestral line that I'm just tickled about. So there we go, Teresa. All that to say hello to Teresa. Hello, Cynthia Chavez. It's good to see you. Hi, Yasmin. If you're still with us, I'm just still on hellos. Hi. Cole, honey, I got to blink a bunch of times because I'm so flooded with love and emotion today from connecting with my bosom friend and her mama. Yep, you know, everything happens to these eyes. So I'm extra like sensitive eyes today, sweeties. So I'm going to do my best to see your message. You said you love your Beltane candle by Magic Hour Astrology. We love Magic Hour Astrology. Yes. Did you see that Aaron Journal as Alter made a kit with Magic Hour? It's a beautiful kit. It's a sexy kit, a Valentine's kit. You have that going. Lovely. It's never too early to tap into the sensual magic. I love that, Cole. Cole, you are just doing so beautiful with your magic. Hello, Serious Magic. Loving you so much. Good afternoon, New York. Hi, Claire, sweetheart. Let me see. Venusian vibes. We're loving our Venusian vibes. Oh, well, you've got your garden over there of ivy and violet. So you literally live in the Garden of Venus every single day with those beautiful girls of yours, Claire. It's good to see you, sweetie. Oh my goodness, I miss you all so much. It is not a joke, the time and energy and witchcraft that it takes to launch a new product, sweethearts. It's still just me, myself, and I, my sweetie and I want you to know that they literally, in the creation of Moon Baby Magic Tarot and Altalune, we have been physically glued to each other's side for every single card, which has been a very unexpected benefit to our marriage, sweethearts. Somebody left me a kind donation. Thank you so much, Jackie. I can't wait to pull a card for you, sweetheart. I'm so glad you're here and I love you. All right, sweeties. So yes, Serious Magic and Claire, hello. It's good to see you. Hello, baby Reckon. You know what, sweetheart? When you offer tarot in your space, I always want to share it in my stories, but I realize you have a private account. So please DM me and let me know if you would ever like me to amplify your services on the days where you're able to throw tarot professionally. I love you. It's good to see you, Carrie. All right, sweeties. So hi, Boone. My 2 kids, my absolute world, my saviors, every single broadcast, honeys. And hi, Brittany. It's good to see you. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for giving me love. I look lovely because I feel lovely. I look lovely because I'm in love again. I look lovely because a big spell intention for healing is rushed into my body today. So thank you so much for giving me that love. You know, I'm holding a mirror up for you. You see in me the love that is yours. So you look good too. Love it so much. Hi, Una Gameen. Happy Venus Day. Yes, I'm loving it. Thank you for the hearts and love, everyone. Yes. It says here, beauties, remember to like and thumb up the video. Thank you so much, Cole. I love and appreciate it so much. And I see kind donations coming in, and I'll see those in just a second, sweethearts. I'll be pulling cards for those of you, sweethearts. Oh, my goodness. Julie Santana is here. So, Julie Santana and I were Fulton Falcons together. And so I'm in love with the way that my intention for healing, physical and emotional and spiritual, have happened and unfurled in witness with this coven, our worldwide coven, as my not just witness, but foundational support. I love supporting you. And every time I try to go harder and support you harder, it doubles back and you support me harder. So, Julie Santana, your presence here is deeply magical. I got to hang out with Louise today. Can you just put that in your pocket if you're still with us? Holy shit. Oh, it's been so wonderful. Oh, I love seeing you here, Julie. Loving you so much. Hello, Love Light Shining and your light codes. Thank you so much for being here. And Love Light Shining is blessing us with their words, saying, it is us who are very honored that I got to blink a bunch. Dear Mama Witch, Worldwide Coven, blessed be. Thank you for all your gorgeous emojis. See, y'all, I try to be for you, and then you double back on me. Loving you so much. Hi. Hi. I don't remember where you live, Love Light Shining, or have we not gotten there in our relationship yet? I sometimes put you in the UK. I don't know why, but I'm happy you're here. Hexa bitch, always so welcome in this space. Hello, Hexa bitch. You give me that agency, that power to be in my gorgeous, wild tongue. I love your name, Hexa bitch. I can't say it enough. Happy Friday, lovelies. Yes, thank you so much, honeys. And Serious Magic, you're seeing that, but the signal went out about a minute or two ago. It's okay now. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. I thought there was something wonky here. You know, YouTube. I have confused my channel, sweethearts, and the way this whole thing came into being was me creating my altered states spells years ago in 2017. On my Instagram account. And very few of them exist on my Instagram account still. Those were intense little spells that I cast every single day for a very long time. And they wove together the soothing voice spells, the witchcraft, incantations, and any other thing that my guides called me to create in movement and song and witchcraft. And eventually, I just started kind of storing them over here on my YouTube channel as a little storage locker. And then the wonderful Luna Nate came into my life when they ordered my now sold out Atmosphere Mist spell spray and created a video that last time I checked was at 100,000 views. 100,000 views. Bears repeating one more time. Luna Nate videos get hundreds of thousands of views. And they changed my life and showed me that I could pivot and create space over here on YouTube in a meaningful spell. And I have confused this little channel, sweethearts. And so I'm not sure how that will evolve as I move forward. I am hot and heavy creating my ASMR spells once again. And I believe that's the core of the work that I'll be doing here on Angela Mary Magic. And I think that I've confused my little channel with these live streams that I survived with and through with you, creating space for your survival during the pandemic. So I'm not surprised that there's little skips and hiccups. I don't know how live stream worthy this platform is, frankly. All right, sweetheart. So yeah, that's my little sidebar. on the Angela Mary Magic Experience. One joyful, fabulous thing that's happened through this channel is my amazing brother, Peter Fitzgerald, came over with their sparkling, amazing, gay, daddy leather, hilarious Scorpio badassery and tore it up in the comments, making everyone feel wonderful and laugh so hard. And I just have been begging them to really get into it on their channel. And holy shit, they are tearing it up over there. So y'all, if anybody follows my brother Peter Fitzgerald that's in the chat, feel free to put their channel in our chat right now. Or Peter, if you're watching right now, they literally grow like 100 subs a week right now. They're going off, and I'm so proud. They're doing classic Hollywood movie mania, of which they have every bit of agency as a former actor, singer, dancer on Broadway, an executive producer of the MGM films called That's Entertainment, as a documentarian, as an editor, as an amazing performer, and a very magical person. They are going to be a very big YouTube star. That is the facts, Jack, telling you. So there's many wonderful things that have happened from all these live streams. So I don't diss them whatsoever. I just have a need to succeed in this channel. And I love creating these beautiful ASMR spells with what I'm into right now, sweethearts. So Juliana, hi. Oh, yay, beautiful souls. It's good to see you, Juliana. Thank you so much. Yes. Have we said hello to everybody? Oh, Teresa saying their mom was a Taurus and her favorite color was green. You make me instantly have stinging eye, tears of joy and love. We have that with each other, Teresa, being mamas together. I love knowing that about your mama. It sounds like she's resting and maybe returned to the earth because you said was. Sexiest woman I ever met. She looked just like Sophia Loren. Well, you'd know because that's how you look. You take after your mama, but with pale green colored cat eyes. Oh, damn. I feel that in my body. Thank you for sharing us the glory of your mama. Candles up for Teresa's mama and their glorious, sexy Sophia Loren essence. Maybe Sophia Loren or better, huh? Candles up for that. Thank you so, so much, Teresa, for sharing with us your mama love. I love it so much. Yes. Sacred sluttiness. We're calling it out in the chat. Hello, Cassandra Solano. Yes. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, I'm so glad that you can be here. It says here that you're tuning in from the hospital. Hang on. With your hubby who had a skateboarding fall. I'm blinking to see the last words and temporary amnesia. Fucking A. Oh, Cassandra Solano. No wonder we're firing up our candles. Very good luck to your babe and your family. I'm holding you close. Big transformations are happening right now. Nothing's more important than the work you're doing in the hospital with your sweetie right now. I'm so glad that you can tune in and that you can find the peace and comfort of community. You are us and we are you. Oh my goodness, candles up for Cassandra Solano's fam bam. What a transformative year 2021 is already, sweetheart. I'm going to drink to that, wet my whistle. Oh my goodness. Wow, the news. Okay. Yes, Cassandra. Oh, we love you so, so much. Yes. Oh my goodness, Louise is here sending a kiss. Mwah! Love you so much. I'm in love again. We spoke names of dearly departed. We spoke names of folks that we've lost touch with. And we're able to just hold each other. I, of course, clung because I have that delicious, awkward, inappropriate Libra love that clings. And I love you, Louise. I'm so glad that I'm just seeing you here. Thank you. You're so, so welcome. Big red hearts for Louise. Loving this so much. Oh, my goodness. Yes, 420 is extra awesome. Hello, Ileana, it's good to see you, sweetheart. Ileana, I'm almost positive you're in Berlin, sending you so much love. I hope you have something lovely to drink this evening. And thank you for being here. Love you so much, Jackie. Hello. Yes. Yeah, the feather of truth is here with us. And thank you, Brielle. I'll be pulling a card for you. And Juliana, oh, I know. I've been missing the energy of our lives so much. Can't stay for long. Catch the replay. If you need to DM me to hear what your card is, if you don't see a replay in some hours, if you had to leave, Juliana, we'll work it out. Don't worry. I'm around. I'm around. Hexabitch, you're echoing the excitement for the new sex deck. Yeah, I'm not fucking around. It's a sex deck. That's it. Yes. Hello. Hello. Oh, thank you, Teresa. I have to tell you, I'm excited about the direction that things are flowing in my whole career across the board, and it is all guided by this voice. So thank you so much for seeing me. I'll use it till the day I can't. Okay, sweethearts. Oh, Mary Shepherd is here too. I'm loving you so much. Please pardon my foul language, Mary. What are you saying here? So happy to see you this morning. I'm happy to see you, Mary. I love you so much. I instantly feel like I'm in third grade again, and I said the F word, and I'm sorry, Mary. You're going to tell your granddaughter, Alexandra, about this as she is trying to use Fred's tarot cards. What? I must see Fred's tarot cards, please. Yes. I love tarot very much. So hello again, everybody. Yes, I'm in my truth. Oh goodness, I'm so happy to see you, Glass Gavlin, down at the bottom. Hello, hello. Hi, Melissa, loving you so much. So, darling loves, we're going to clear the air and the energy with this natural seed pod. Listen to the bells ringing in the background. And we honor this moment, this space, this journey that we have of remembering. And in the incredible words of Audre Lorde, coming home to ourselves, home to our body, in any way that we're guided by spirit, sweethearts. So I want to take a second and tell you how amazing it is to be in community in exactly the way that I'm in community with Asia. First of all, yes to a sexy jet black package. When a sexy jet black package shows up in the mail, you stop everything. So yeah, I already opened it and I already perused it. So these rules of titles called unboxings, they're arbitrary. This is an unboxing because I said so. So Asia and I are in community together before we were in community together through Modern Witches, through the Confluence. And we are in community because, to be honest with you, we had a pretty serious grifter rolling through community here behind the orange curtain, a witch that I believe was confusing energy and leading people astray. And these folks would see me for tarot appointments back when I used to see people one-on-one. And I was very excited to then say, I no longer recommend the person that you see for your magic education. And I sent everybody up to LA to the Spirit House Collective, which I love very much. And Lou, if you're here, Louise, still, keep the Spirit House Collective in mind. I know they're not IRL at this moment, and who knows if they'll just remain digital, but they're an LA core group, and that's something lovely for your LA family. I love and trust Asia. I feel Asia. Asia is fierce and gentle, and that's a tough place to be. And I can see that fierce, gentle tenderness with a sharp knife, because that's who I am. And so this was brought into being by Asia sharing the relationship that they have with their guides. Isabella, Bernard, Monty, and many more. And they show up in channeled wisdom in this deck. Do you know how lucky we are? Do you know how lucky we are? I do. So this came very, very simply adorned, and I can't re-adorn it. So I'm just going to have to show you this gorgeous simplicity. And you know, I love simplicity in packaging in ways that honor the earth. This is a bubble wrap, which I haven't been able to do yet. I covered up my home address, cute hearts. I sometimes have things sent to my P.O. box. With Asia, I felt really happy to give them my home address. That's how much I trust them. And I trust them to rewild folks that have been grifted and led astray by folks that prey on folks that are looking for a solid witch's guidance, right? That happens sometimes, sweethearts. It happens in all spaces. Especially vulnerable folks that are looking for spiritual guidance can be grifted. And so, I love keeping my wild tongue in place. If you hear me recommend somebody, it's because they're really fucking good. And then if I stop recommending them, pay attention to that too. So Asia has received those recommendations that protect and rewild folks' experiences. So the Guided by Spirit deck showed up really simply adorned in this golden package with their little simple decal with their gorgeous logo. And here they are. And I say they very seriously because this is such a non-gendered deck. It's such a multi-deck. It's so multi-spirited. It's so multi-dialect. This whole idea of niching down and being about a brand, Guided by Spirit has obliterated that because it's the voice of many guides channeled through an incredible practitioner. So, wow, way to make your brand multi, sweethearts. Wow, Guided by Spirit. And I want to make sure that I am not obliterating Asia's last name. I don't know how to pronounce their last name, but the credit in this deck goes to Asia, and I believe their partner. This is channeled and made with love by Asia de Ashur. I don't know that I said that correctly. And Justin Dashur, I don't know, Hopkins, all right? And I believe that's their partner, but I don't know. And that's really not anything that I'm going to say is definite. I just know that I've witnessed this channeling through Asia on their Instagram account and in person at the Modern Witches Confluence on Hallows, of which I was very happy to be in service to that spell with my workshop there on Halloween. It was amazing. And so y'all, do not sleep. You got to get yourself to the spring convergence for Beltane. I just can't tell you what's going to happen there because it's radical and wild, and the lineup is so amazing. We're celebrating sensuality. We're celebrating pleasure. We're celebrating the fire of our blood magic. We're celebrating surthrival, as our lovely Edgar Fabian Frias likes to say. So the Guided by Spirit deck is in this, of course, sexy matte black with metallic gold magnet box. We love, especially for folks that are disabled or differently abled, or just can't fucking handle it with so many things that you have to pull out and use 3 hands and another friend to come over and open for you, this is a simple, easy, open magnetic clasp. Is Asia with us? I want to take a quick little peek and see if Asia's here to help pronounce their name. Yes. Oh, I'm glad that Julie can say hi to Louise. Isn't this fun? Hi, Amanda. It's lovely to see you, sweetheart. Oh, thank you, Mary, for forgiving me for swearing. Oh, good. Well, good. Then we'll just be a little spicier next time I come over, okay? So, sweethearts, I already unwrapped the deck, which this deck showed up shrink wrapped on the outside, which is Asia's choice. There's no origin of their printing. They very simply write down here www.thespiritguidecoach.com on the bottom. I have no idea the origin place of this deck, and I don't know what Asia's relationship is to the physical enactment of their deck. You know what the physical relationship is with my deck, and we'll talk about that in a minute, because it matters for me how I manufacture and produce these things. I am not aware, and I'm excited to get to know this deck, but it's already a top 5. It's incredible. Look at these matte cards and look how easy they pop out. And instantly we are guided by spirit, because Asia has woven in the back of the box, you are not alone. You are not alone. Thank you so much for your serious magic donation. And thank you, Hexabitch. Oh, hype. I love that little character that you gave me. Thank you so much for the serpent and the awesome black hearts. Thank you so much. So I believe that this deck is 33 cards. I could be wrong. I don't think it's important at this moment. All right. This is the guidebook, of course, sexy. This is called Perfect Binding. I'm really about knowing these things now. The image is in color on the right side, and the channeled message is on the left. Do you understand? That has meaning for me. The right side is more of our projection. The left side is our imagination. Portal out, portal in. I love the yield of the left. I love the drama of the, how do I want to say this? Staccato. I love the thrumming. I love the visceral moves of the right. So you can see the image on the right and then read the channeled message on the left, which I think is fabulous. Shall we flip through? Yes, let's do it. Of course, look at these gorgeous edges. Oh, they're so beautiful, sweethearts. You're just all such dears. I love you so much. My goodness, thank you so much for all the love that you're given in this space. Yeah, gorgeous. And I want to just track back to the book for a moment to see which is the top and which is the bottom, because I have reverence for the intention that Asia has as they created this work. The words are just way too small for me to be able to read on the broadcast, sweethearts. So I'll be able to read some of the channeled messages, and that's it. Okay, card number 1. Oh my goodness, so they're not ordered right now. I must have just gone wild with these. So we're not going to get into it. We're going to do our flip through as spirit intends. Are we ready? Here we go. Card number 1 is Roots. It's a matte card, and then the word is woven on the bottom in a glistening gold, which is really stunning. Asia has an artist that they worked with to divine these collages. Beautiful, beautiful. The next card is Bloom. And they all have channeled wisdom. We're going to pull a couple cards in just a moment. I know, Claire, are you just, as an artist, Claire, are you freaking out? This is just gorgeous. They're beautiful in the hand. And I want to show you, compared to my Moon Baby Magic Tarot, just the size is that true classic tarot size, right? It's possible. Yeah, they're exactly the same size. So this is a card that's 2 3/4 by 4 3/4, right? And let's keep going. So Bloom. Now we've got a card that's very near and dear to me. It's the Community card. Isn't that gorgeous? Community. Beautiful. The ASMR with these cards, I mean, listen to them. They sound so stunning. The next card is Constellation. Gorgeous. Constellation. Absolutely stunning. Anyone notice my nail polish today? I had to make a couple of videos last night, so I decided to tart up a little bit. This is the card called Freedom. I love the way that this has that wonderful scrim, a veil. Isn't that gorgeous? Hi, Jordan. It's wonderful to see you, honey. The next card in the Guided by Spirit Oracle deck. I wish I had like a little table here so you could see it. What if I put it here? There. I'll try to make it so you can see it over my shoulder. This is the card. Listen to that ASMR. Yummy. Called Patience. Love it so much. This card is Wisdom. Serpent power. Yes. So I'm born in the year of the snake with a few other folks in this space right now. I believe Julie and Louise are year of the snake folks. So we're celebrating that serpent energy. The next card is called Reflection. There's a variety of human forms in this deck, in addition to animal forms. This is Reflection. I just want you to be able to see the words in gold. And this is the card called Power. Power. Oh, I feel this already speaking to me. This Power card. Oh my goodness, it is really flying in to be yourself and be your unique form. There's only power in being yourself. There's only power in encountering exactly who you are and accessing that power. It takes time. It takes foundation. It takes a taproot that also has those sexy horizontal roots that I've been talking about for 2 years straight in this space. The Power card is the first reading. I think we'll pick up our deck guidebook right now and we'll find the Power card because it's really, really, oh, here it is right now. So Asia, my love, small writing, is now calling us to cast our spell. There's a Venus spell flowing through us right now. This Venus spell also captures a really important plantcestor, a potent plant ally. Sweethearts, do you all have in your witch's cabinet an apothecary Sankofoil? I have a video coming out next week on 420. And I don't know if I'm allowed to speak to it because I partnered on this video and it will not be projected in my space. So I have to check with them first, but you're going to love it. I created a spell with these elements of Sankofoil. Now, You know that the root word of cinquefoil is cinq, which is 5 in French. Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, 5. And cinquefoil is gorgeous. You want to see it? So cinquefoil is a beautiful, really simple plant cester. Cinquefoil is a ground cover that spreads out into a 5-fingered leaf, right? So sometimes this is called witch fingers or hand of the witch. And cinquefoil will be blessing our Venus spell candle, which I literally am called by my spirit guides to ignite right now with the light of this match. I open up this space with our mothers and our mothers' mothers, as seen through the green cat eyes of Teresa's mother, brought into form in this space today, and wonderful Mary and Louise, mother and daughter, that are here. And burning bright in this 20-year-old little baby cauldron that I received literally on the night that I received this very rattle, when the moon was full on Halloween night in 2001. Feel the power of this moment. Feel the power of how we shapeshift and move and change. We are love. Love is nature and the source of life. Venus sent me, darlings. And so this green candle, we will now dress and bless with the powerful cinquefoil. And I explained this in the video that you'll see on 420, which I will, of course, splash on my social spaces. And maybe I'll put it up on my YouTube channel. I got to check with my partner on that. I'm the only one in the video, but you'll love who my partner is in this, putting it on their space. Cinquefoil is for good luck and for good health and for the magic of your body, and it's for wealth and it's for love. Cinquefoil, there's this catch-all variety to it. It's very calm and delicious and powerful. So our power spell showed up through Asia's beautiful Guided by Spirit power card, which burst out at me. And so there we are, cinquefoil, do your thing. And look at that candle blessing. Look at that dressing that popped right up on that flame. Can you see it? Isn't that gorgeous? I hope my not too fancy cam can pick up the power of the cinquefoil that ignites. That could have been something attempted 1,000 times and it never would have landed on the flame. And now look how it's glowing. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, love it so much. So I got to burn this safely, sweetheart, because this is an open flame and I just got my hair did yesterday. This is my good hair, so I can't start on fire. Oh, that's a lovely tableau. Isn't that a good little vignette back there? Gorgeous. Don't we love our witchcraft? It's so beautiful. So, I'm going to need that candle back because of the, oh, look, I can tilt this and I can show you this incantation. I can see it now because the chat just livened up. Sweethearts, nope, can't do it. Come back here, cinquefoil spell. I need your firelight. I need you for my witchcraft. I need you to amplify and share the magic of Asia's beautiful deck. There is a current beneath the skin, an electricity. It can set us ablaze with light. It can move through the body, your own private dance. Hair wild, heart pounding. This is your power. You are power. Do not ask politely for what is yours. Demand it to rise up. You are a walking miracle. Miracles hold magic. What sort of magic do you hold? Wow. Now look at the power of the way the Sankafoil is clinging to the wick. Tell me what that power looks and feels like to you. Wow. Well, sweeties, you can't make that shit up. The power card. I give you the Venusian spell that roared through my body and demanded that I share this with you in this moment with sight unseen. I have literally not read one single divined message and channeled message in Asia's book because the writing's rather small. So yeah, I'm unboxing and I'm reviewing right now. Normalize large print if it's possible. Okay, sweethearts. And love that we just had this roar through our space. This is absolutely stunning. Thank you, Asia. I feel so supported right now. Yes. So, what Asia asks us, what sort of magic do you hold? Feel free to chat about it in the chat. I hold the magic of eons and healing and existing against all odds, and love, sexual healing, and for sure manifestation, which is not a bad word, especially as these unsustainable towers of the white supremacist capitalist patriarchy. That is unsustainable. I bear the repeating of that constantly in my spaces because that's a big fucking tower and it does not give a shit who it harms on its way down, and it is falling. So best surround yourself and cushion yourself in your magic, especially the magic of community, sweethearts. The next card is darkness. Very literal. The next card is descend. Descend. The next card is shadow and light. Shadow and light. I love the accessibility of the keywords, the words chosen themselves. And this card is called flow. Flow. Beautiful. The next card is called seasons. I got a soft spot for this deck. The cards are really lovely. They have a beautiful heft as well. And it's no small thing to support, even with the way that somehow with witchcraft there can be this allure, there can be this presentation, because there's enchantment and divination that flows through we witches. There can be a way that it's sensuous and attracting that can make folks sort of have this relationship to a witch that looks and feels like total peace and comfort sometimes. Every now and then, that happens to me when I see Asia. So when Asia creates a product or a spell that's an offering, that there is a energetic money exchange, I love supporting them because you can get kind of in a love spell with their work and you think to yourself, oh, they were just born to give all this to me for free. You get confused. Don't be confused. When a witch has an offering, and especially if they can hardly work one-on-one with you, support them by enjoying paying for their work. So the next card, I don't know if I know how to say this. I believe it's one of their guides. This is Sonalan Spirit. Sonalan Spirit. Absolutely gorgeous. This is entities, entities. Beautiful. The next one's called hunger. The next one is called gold. Gold. Now we have Clarence Star. I love Clarence Star so much. This is one of Asia's incredible guides. They are just, I don't know, there's something about Clarence that feels really warm and kind of dandy. Clarence Star feels like a bit of a dandy to me. And now we have Monty Fire. I love Monty too. Monty ain't fucking around one tiny bit. Monty is a pointy thing. And now we have Rest, the card called Rest. This could be the coven banner for this worldwide coven here. We all deserve and need a lot of rest in the works that we're creating in the world. And of course, now the Boundaries card shows up. Isn't that beautiful? That gorgeous veil that's showing. The Love card. Gorgeous. Ripple. Flight. These are little deep portals, aren't they? Oh, sweethearts, another one of the guides is showing up. I want to try to get their name pronounced properly. Isabella Air. Isabella Air. And now we have my Bernard Earth. No wonder I love Bernard so much. I mean, look at you, Bernard, showing up in just that gorgeous warm hug of the earth. Wow, so special. And here's Charles. Charles is also has this gorgeous formalness to them. They're wonderful. I love all of Asia's guys. I'm very attached. And we're so, so lucky that they've been able to show up for community and in community. This is Illuminate. Gorgeous card. Might be my fave. I don't know. There's so many that are gorgeous. This is Shackle. Sorry, Shackles with an S. Shackles. Now we've got Spark, another fabulous card. Spark. And now we have Migrate. Did I say that right? Yes, the G is unique. Migrate. Really gorgeous font, yeah? Fearless. Breathe. Time. Fabulous. And finally, we've got Failure. Beautiful. I love this so much. Oh, wonderful. So, sweethearts, is there anybody here that supported the Kickstarter for the Passages Oracle deck? I know Liliana through the Spirit House Collective, because I believe that they participate in the Spirit House Collective as a practitioner. And Lily created the Passages Oracle deck, which literally funded with 19 hours to go on their Kickstarter, exactly like Moon Baby Magic Tarot. And I know them through the Spirit House Collective. Asia, thank you for this incredible magic. I shall treasure these forever. And they're beautiful in their art. They're beautiful in their messaging. And we're damn fortunate to have these in the world. So thank you, Asia. Loving you so much. And I hope to see you soon, honey. I hope you're here. Yeah, I might have to leave this up for a while. I'm pretty sure that when you go over to the Spirit Guide Coach that you can get a hold of Guided by Spirit. What a beautiful, beautiful deck. Oh my goodness. So yeah, something just funny and fun and adorable and and like playful and incredibly fierce about Asia's spirit tongue. I like to talk about spirit dialects as in tongue. And it shines through clearly as we pulled the power card, which activated our Venus love spell today. Wow. Gorgeous. All right, sweeties, I am just feeling the energy of our power spell right now. I think the right thing to do would be to create just a quick announcement of hanging in there with me as I'm my own unique creator with Moonbaby Tarot. For those of you that might be new here, especially Louise and Mary, this is my 2020 creation. This is my deck of art cards. This is my magic. It's Moonbaby Tarot, which is created with total love and reverence locally in Hollywood, California, on art paper. It's very different. This is an 80 card tarot system. These are the backs of Moonbaby Tarot. Let me try to catch that just right. And they are a lunar themed deck which travel through this deck. There's 8 phases of the moon, and we begin that journey, of course, as tarot begins with the Fool. So the Fool is a new moon, and this book is for keeping your shit together in a visceral way, in a physical form. I love the body. I love the body. And I always say to my kids when they feel like they can't cope, to return to the body through the orifices of your body. Have a snack, look at something beautiful, play a song, feel your flesh, pat yourself down, remind yourself you're here. And there's other sorted things I tell them too. Those are private. So Moonbaby Tarot begins with the new moon, and every single card has the keyword on every named card, right? So you get the name of the card, which is the Fool, and a keyword, because for me, there's so many harmful gatekeepers and grifters in amongst witches. I had my identity duplicated and attempted, stolen many, many times on Instagram. And so, yes, I believe in the majesty and the magic of helping folks in every way I can. So I deconstructed the tarot into a lunar theme color magic with the keyword on each card, so you can read this without a guidebook, created locally to literally make a difference in my own community. Believe me, that was at literally very little profit. And I feel so, I can look at myself in the mirror, you know? And I know every person that literally hand collated this. I have tremendous respect for the people that I worked with in every step of the way, and all of it's local, including the goddamn box, right? So look at this baby is a flip book. And this goes back to Harry C. Fulton School, because when I was a kid, I got a little spot in something that I didn't know about. It was called MGM. It was mentally gifted minors, and bless our hearts, you know, from these things that are like systems that we now know separate people instead of bring them together. I was able to go to this little program that was like a pull you out of the classroom program with other kids. And I guess I took a test to be an MGM. I don't remember, because it wasn't something that was encouraged in my family. And that's no shade against my parents. They just didn't want me to ever have any distractions from my relationship with their Catholic life. And so MGM was time consuming and discouraged by my mama. While I was there, I was able to create a stop motion film. And in this stop motion film, I started with a flip book, and this was 3rd grade, and I created a witch flying over the moon. I was born this way. So now I get to recreate it as a grown-ass witch. There is the phases of the moon undulating and oscillating through the deck almost 10 times. The tarot system is deconstructed into key words and key forms, and it's fun and pretty, and it celebrates queer magic with a double rainbow in the deck, right? The major arcana, the first 22 cards, are a full, complete rainbow, as you can see. And then the rest of the 56 cards are color gradient rainbow that I'm very proud of. I placed the queen at the top because why is that not always done in every tarot deck? Always, forever and ever, amen. And I did it because I needed this to be an access point because of what I believe is some intense gatekeeper shit that goes on in our communities, right? This is a solution to working with me because it's been very difficult for me to work one-on-one with folks. I love working electronically. I just don't have enough time. So Moon Baby Magic Tarot at $56 was cheaper. It was 1/3 of the price for having an hour one-on-one with me, and you could keep it forever and know that it was feeding so many birds with a single grain. It will be yours with the Kickstarter in its final form, cute hearts. It shows up in a satin bag with my Angela Mary Magic A, my love triangle, a guidebook, and the guidebook might not be in arm's reach. It is a small thing that's also magical. This is one of the older guidebooks because this is my sweetie's copy that I'm showing you. The guidebook is tiny and it rewilds a place in me about being from a very big Irish Catholic family. And I didn't really know that we were poor. When I found out, I've been able to pinpoint little healings. Little tiny spiral notebook heals the place in me that we used to have these jeans. They were called dittos, and they were really cute. They had a saddle back. It was all about the butt. And some of them had pockets in the back, and the cool girls would keep a comb in one pocket and a little notebook that they could write people's phone numbers inside their tiny notebook. So I'm rewilding the place. I'm giving sweet little Angela the notebook that their folks couldn't afford for them, right, sweeties? And so the real deal to this is it's a paperless guide. There's a QR code that comes with Moon Baby Magic Tarot, another one of those things that I anticipate everybody's going to do from now on because it's the right thing to do, but also because there's some gatekeepery stuff that goes on in our community. There's also like copy stuff that goes on. It's just whatever. Let's use less trees. And so that paperless resource brings you into a digital space on my website where you can find some witches brews, tarot spreads, and it's not something that will go away. If you have this deck, you zip the QR code, which I'm not going to show you because that's for folks that purchase the work to support my magic. And I can add to that forever and ever, amen. So it's a living place, this paperless resource of my unique guidebook. And it comes in this box that's also from Orange County, from a company that ships all over the world that happens to be here in Orange County. And a label that I created that is simple adornment. Simple is best, sweeties. Isn't that good ASMR? A nice little tippity tap. This is a label that's created here in my hometown in Huntington Beach, cuties. So there, Moon Baby Magic Tarot. Here today, gone tomorrow. Mean it, mean it. All right, sweeties. So let's get it on. I have a shuffled deck here. Oh, the real juice, though, sweeties, of Moon Baby Magic Tarot is that this theme of the lunar magic and the color magic exists in the deck, physically in the deck, as the 79th and 80th card. So here's card 79 that shows you the 8 phases of the moon and keywords. So when you pull a card and you see that moon phase, you go over to the keywords and you can have an extra divination, an extra intuitive portal for your guides to speak to you, for you to center yourself, for you to encounter your belief system exactly as it is. And then the 80th card is the color magic card with keywords for the symbolism and the magic of each color. So there you go. It's a flip book. It's tarot deconstructed. It's gatekeeper free. It is locally made. It's got keywords on every card, so you don't need the guidebook. It's got lunar magic and color magic. I'm proud. I'm proud. And I love Lulu and Lehman and Tim and David and everybody that created this at my printers. I'm very proud of this work. All right, sweethearts. Wow. I'm feeling that delicious, almost like a feeling of senior year in high school where you're just getting ready to fly free from something that's challenging and also loving it more as you know it's coming to an end. So I've been so honored to become a creator from Moon Baby Magic Tarot. Look, I signed it to my sweetie because come on. I'm famous in this bedroom here. I have to sign my sweetie's deck. Maybe I'll sign all of the 3rd print run of Moon Baby Magic Tarot. I can weave that into my Kickstarter, 420 to 520, cute hearts. All right. So the folks that are getting cards, I'm very excited to pull cards for you. Thank you so much. I'm now anticipating leaving this broadcast up, even if it confuses the algorithm of my channel, very simply because I love Asia and I want as many folks to see the Guided by Spirit deck that possibly can. My goodness, send me some black and gold hearts for Asia's beautiful magic. And send some candles for our Venus spell. Send me a witch finger hand in the chat for the Sankifoil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 fingers, witch fingers. Gorgeous herb, isn't it beautiful? And is it ever so simple? You would see it walking on it. It's just a ground cover. It's so gorgeous. So, sweeties, we are going to take a moment and just shuffle our deck. Oh, my goodness. We've got a jumper that's popping out here that's very meaningful. Shockingly, it's the card that came up in the work that I created in Sacred Honor. That will be up on 420 in one of my little partners' spaces, cuties. So I'm going to begin at the beginning. And Jackie, if you're still here, cutie, I'm pulling a card for you. I hope I'm not, I've got the audio cord is just a little wonk right now and getting in the way. If I disrupt that in the broadcast, it'll cut the broadcast, dang it. Can you still hear me, Boone? I think the kids can let me know if there's audio, sweeties. Have we got some audio? Thank you so much for your black and gold hearts for Asia's beautiful deck, sweeties. All right, we're going to cut the deck in 3, as is tarot tradition, and then back into 1. And that's just because I think it's fun to do. There's no rules. It's a lawless space, wild and free. And I cut the deck and then I pull from the center because I love that authentic, spontaneous magic that we witches don't fear. We don't fear it. We're behind veils now. We're protected. We're between worlds. We have cast this circle, and all of the words and deeds in this space are enchanted to travel to the right space in your consciousness. So, Jackie, honey, this one's for you. Oh, yeah, straight in, honey. Here we go. This is the King of Lasers, innovative. I mean, ultimate fun, cute, happy springtime color magic of pink turning yellow. Pink is about forgiving yourself and loving yourself and reconciling with some disruption. Yeah, pink's cute and everything, but pink's about getting it done, getting that healing going, kickstarting your healing. Yellow is about celebrating life and communicating, right? This is about sending out a beacon. It's about praying for miracles, and it's about being your own daddy. So, Jackie, this is a really powerful time for you to grip the wheel and beam that light out in the direction that you know is best. I love this for you. This is the first quarter moon phase. First quarter moon phase is on 420, honey. And the first quarter moon phase is showing you that the connections are made right now, and you can project and collect the powerful divination that your spirit guides are giving you and receiving from you. It's a two-way line, babe. And I hope that works for you, Jackie. All right, cuties. So thank you for the super chats and the donations. It gets you a card. And here we go, Brielle. I'm not even checking the clock. I just can't. Sweetie, you've got the reversed 10 of Caves. So having said that, this is going to be unique. I got to reach out to my kitties for a sec. So hold on. I got to mute the mic. I literally don't know what I would do without my wonderful, amazing son. Thank you, honey. So I needed to get another screen going because it's really hard for me to see the chat, and that's an important communication tool. So you'll just turn the volume down and go to my channel, cutie. Thank you so much. So I see this reversal, and it feels like it has a complexity to it, Brielle, and I need it to be right. So it takes time, and I know you all understand and respect my space that I'm creating here. All right, so there's a way that you need to give up the ghost right now because it can change. Not can. Okay, I was using tame language. If you want to set that up right here, Boone, that'd be amazing. You can even use this as a thing to prop with here, huh? Brielle, I'm going to use the language that I was born to use, the firm, real magic. You are in a body that changes when you change, right? You're supposed to be changing when things change. Your body is made to magically change shapes and sizes. And when you pull this reverse 10 of Caves, the key word becomes forfeit, right? You go from birthright to forfeit. So this is about you giving up the ghost, giving up some way that you've been hanging on, and it's changing your body. There's an outer layer that's hanging on, and that's okay because it's just become spring. It's time for you to blast that last bit of crust off as you forfeit and give up the ghost of something that you've been hanging on to, Brielle. And do this in right relationship to the rest of your life. All right. I know that you know that this is a grown moment. And I hope that you know that this broadcast is for folks that are over 18. And these words are here for entertainment and divination. I take them super seriously. And also, I'm not a doctor, but this is my sweet medicine. I got to protect my family and my life by giving you that disclaimer, Brielle. When I see very seriously, you got to give something up. You got to do it in your own way because you're grown and you know that you need to give it up in your own way. That was a lot. How are you doing, Brielle? Are you okay? All right, I'm moving this real quick so I can continue to see the chat, cuties. Next, we have Juliana. So, Juliana, sweetheart, if you're still with us, if you're not, that's okay. I think I'm going to leave this broadcast up because I've got so much delicious other static content coming on my channel right now. I think we can handle having 4 or 5 live streams up. Okay. So, Juliana, sweetheart, this one's for you. You've got the 7 of waves. The keyword is abundance. Oh, Brielle, I'm not done with you yet. Hold on. Guess what? I think you're going to love this. When this card is reversed, we go from the waxing gibbous moon phase to the waning gibbous moon phase. This is about you dealing with disappointment. This is about you learning to really expect nothing from the source that wasn't ever able to give it to you. You know, hope is not the same thing as having. And it's time for you to just literally give up the ghost and forfeit and let go of this battle so your body can heal from this scenario, okay? So see that? That is the waning gibbous moon phase. Love it. Love it so much. Thank you for letting me double back because, Juliana, you have pulled the 7 of waves. When we pull waves in this coven, that's water. Everybody's got a drink. So raise a glass, sweeties. Beautiful. That was 1. We love our 3s. We love our love triangles. Set your intention on your tongue, not just Juliana, everyone. 2. And 3. All right, sweeties. So this 7 of waves keyword is abundance. You've got every ingredient that you need before you at this moment, Juliana. And it's an and. There's no but to this. So watch how you emotionally adjust to the language you choose to use, right? Watch how when you use words like and instead of but, you become more open, right? You become more receptive to a shift. This moon phase, this is the last quarter moon phase. Yes, there's abundance in all the ingredients, and it's time for you now to edit. It's time for you now to cut cords, banish, and really lighten your load and make sure that this recipe that you're trying to create is respected, not just throwing everything in and like, oh, I have everything I need, so everything's going in. No, this is a bespoke, delicate place. So just take your time, offload and edit what isn't working in the recipe, and trust that you need rest in between and ripen and let these flavors develop together. All right. Go for the umami. I love umami. That's my favorite flavor complex. All right, sweeties. So after Juliana, ready or not, here I come. We're going to move into Serious Magic, who's still Sister Serious. And why I love you. You're looking forward to the new deck. Thank you so much. I can't wait for you to meet Altalune. It's going to be a wild campaign. I'm so excited to embody the magic. And what needs to be spoken at this time before I pull your card is that, do you think that I'm sitting around saying, I really hope there's not more drama in the world during this campaign because how will I cope? No, fuck that. The white supremacist, capitalist, harmful KKK patriarchy is going down. It's not sustainable. There's so many radical enactments of their death knell. Of course, things will happen in the very brief 420 to 520 campaign that I'm creating. I will speak to it as it goes down. Okay, sweeties, I'm not afraid this time. The last Kickstarter I did for Moon Baby Magic Tarot, I really kept a soft voice because I was so afraid. I didn't want to bring any unwanted attention to my family saying, here's a way that you can support this witch. I didn't know how to receive as well as I do now. So it's going to be so much more just delicious, tits to the sky fun. I can't wait. That's really the only energy when you are creating a sex deck, right? So, Sister Serious Magic, you've got the reversed 3 of lasers. The reversed 3 of lasers. Powerful magic. Lasers is fire. Fire is this feeling of this incredible Aries season we're having. Wow. Are we ever just burning through so many old harmful ideas right now? So I'm excited to see these lasers for you. And this reversal keyword goes from art spell and the new moon to underestimate and the new moon. So your initiation right now is to take your magic more seriously, serious magic, because you're underestimating the aching need that this world has for your spells, the aching need that this world has for your magic. You have a place in the conversation. You have a place at the table. Your magic is needed because guess what, sis? You're casting your spells by just waking up and breathing air. In your sleep time, we are interconnected. We are interdependent, right? You cannot underestimate how aching the need is for your conscious magic at this time, because everything is a spell. Holding yourself back has an energy. So let's not underestimate the power and the aching need that the world has for your voice, your story, your place at the table. Ooh, coming in hot. That was one of my favorite readings I've ever done. Thank you so, so much. Serious Magic, Sister Serious, loving you so much. Hexa bitch, hype. Give me the hype. Did you love my good morning song on Instagram this morning? I loved it. I'm all over the place. I've been saying good morning to you all in song on my Instagram stories for literally years and years of my life. And now I'm like, burn it all down. Fuck it. I can say good morning, good afternoon, good night, or just hey, whatever I want. So I've still been playing my songs with some of my favorite little visuals and moving images and GIFs in my Instagram stories. I'm doing it for me. Obligations are just burning away right now. I'm loving it. But my song that I played today is called Big by MA. And MA is new to me. Boone turned me on to MA. They are the most hot, gorgeous, amazing, queer rapper of color. I love them so, so much. And that's my favorite song. That's my song of the day. So here we go, hype. I was just feeling that song Big right now. And Hexa bitch, here we go, honey. That song has to be played all the way cranked up. So you've got the King of Blades. This is another king coming in hot. And the key word is measure. There's ritual wax on this card, which I think is fabulous. That's 2 new moons in a row. So there's a lot of folks that are newly initiated into their witchcraft right now, Hexa bitch. And this is a new level for your witchcraft right now, a new initiation for you. Remember the intention behind this word measure. It's about a measure of music. It's about keeping time. It's about you creating a mental framework for your work to be seen in the world. Remember blades, that's the direction of east, the element of air. Blades are anything that travels through the air, right? In a different tarot deck, that might be called swords. In mine, it's blades. It goes back to the blades of the outsiders. Remember that S.E. Hinton book called The Outsiders? I love all the switchblades in those awesome old books and the movie West Side Story with the switchblades and stuff. Anyways, blades, that's air. That's how you think. You got to initiate a new way of thinking, Hexabitch, that has rhythm and that's doable to keep time. You might love something that's got a really jazz-like scat rhythm to it. Remember that it all comes back to that basic 4 parts, right? You've got to be able to keep time. And then you can move into the super complex scat, right? Oh, thank you so much for letting me read that for you. This is green. You are Venus. You are the garden. You are the love needed in the world, right? Gorgeous. All right, cuties, that might be my last personal card. And then we'll get into Tarotscopes and off we will go because, yes, when I got to hang out with my bosom love, Louise, they fed me with so much love and I'm ready for more. Yum. Okay, sweeties. So, yes, thank you so much for hopping in and saying, hey, folks, I have to read the chat uniquely. We're going to jump in just a second. Oh, Hex, I'm going to hold this up. You're going to be able to see my hubby's little device here because I have to see you. Aw. Yes, loving you so much. Thank you so much. You know, I live with teenagers. I know what Instagram stories can do. I am so over how discounted I am as a middle-aged white lady. This is a very, very millennial space. My kids showed me how to look at my insights on YouTube and on Instagram. And we are white. We are 24 to 35 years old. And we come and go. Let me tell you, all of my colleagues that look different than I do, or maybe match that bracket, have just soared miles ahead. I had a friend this week said, what, you're not at 10K yet? Because I was like, I want that fucking swipe up. And here on YouTube, I want the merch bar that comes with 10K. I want that. And yeah, I know when I talk about what I need for myself, the spell that I'm calling out, I understand I'm teaching other people how to have goals too. Anyways, sweethearts, it's about time for this witch to spread my wings like the eagle and soar. I got to make it happen for my fam. And I got to make it happen for the magic needed in the world, because as long as we still have Black and brown bodies piling up in the streets at the hands of the so-called peacekeepers, what is our magic worth? Right? Go big, go hard, take care of your bodies, make a magic plan, and literally support the magic of witches that get buried. You can't believe how little my Instagram stories are utilized. Like, I have thousands of followers and I don't ever make it to 1,000 people looking at my stories. It's ridiculous. I have a ton of DMs though, sweeties. So if you've seen less contact with me in my DMs, it's because that is just going off and I'm really, really busy right now. So I'm not able to do customer service in my DMs, but can we please have crushes together? Can we please send each other songs and happy, beautiful things that support each other's magic? But I can't answer customer service questions. My email is readily available. You can see it in my about page here. And yes, that is my story. So somebody had a long message for me that I would like to read in case it's not making sense. Oh, Julie, I love this so much. Your husband found out that he'll be losing his job in about 4 weeks. Fuck that. I'm reading on now, Julie. We're all holding you. Candles up for Julie's hubby. This is ridiculous. This happens to people in their 50s. Could I get a little cousin love sent my way for blessings of a beautiful new beginning for my husband and our family? Yes, you can, my love. Oh my goodness. Yes, you can. Magic love. I'm glad that I said candles up for Julie and Julie's husband and family and their beautiful son. Our sons are the same age, and I love that about us, Julie. Candles up for opportunities for Julie to go big and believe in magic and cast those spells, and that the right magic finds you. Okay, sweethearts? So let's get into our Tarotscopes. Julie, keep me posted. Okay, sweetie? This is Aries. Here we go. You got the reversed star card as we begin to descend, right, from an epic Aries season. Holy cannoli, it's been incredible. So this shows a great divide in how you want to land, how you want to come down to earth after a hell of an Aries season. And this sort of moment shows you sort of feeling a bit torn apart right now. Remember that the best way to handle fire is with earth. So really nourish yourself if you're feeling like you're about to crash to earth right now. The moon phase magic I'm very excited to share with you is the ultra waning crescent moon phase, where we cast our manifestation spells. So, sweetheart Aries, yeah, you might have blown out the candles on your birthday cake right now, but the party ain't over. You just need to take better care of your body as you get some rest after providing an epic Aries season for all of us. Thank you. And now, Taurus, this one's for you, cutie. You've also got a reversal. This is the reversed hanged one. The moon phase is full, so it remains full upside and down, upside and down. This hanged one is very meaningful for me. And as you notice, it's like the least violent hanged one you could ever see. The only thing that's hanging is that little serpent snake right there, showing my little black kitten Juniper gazing up at the moon, being adorable on the branch of a manzanita. When reversed, the keyword goes from pause to vacillate. So there's a confusion. There's a feeling of confusion in your Taurian body, and you need to accept that you like a slower pace anyway, so get into it. It's just shown up for you, so you don't have to answer anyone's questions. This is almost a time for you to celebrate the way you like it, especially sexually. This is in the orange field that shows us having confidence and sexuality, right? No one can force you into giving a yes or no answer. You can always look them in the eye and say, this is a fantastic conversation. Thank you so much. I've got a lot to think about. I'll talk to you later. So, Taurus, no one can force you into admitting, though, oh, you don't make decisions fast enough, or you're just vacillating. Own that vacillation. Own it and enjoy it. This is your Taurus season. Do it your way, okay? And you can just say maybe to your heart's content. All right, Gemini, here we go. You've got the Three of Blades. The key word is suffer. The moon phase is the last or third quarter moon phase. That shows a need for you to really cut it out. And you're the only one that knows what that means. How are you suffering? Cut it out. Who's creating that? Cut it out. You know, let's go past the way that you need to banish, offload, and energy cleanse and get rid of, lighten your load. Let's go past that. And now let's look at the reaction. How did we ever let that energy in so much? The blades, this Three of Blades, shows us in this mental suffering that needs to be addressed now, sweetheart. Okay. So, Gemini, how did it ever get here in the first place? And How are you still holding on to the rules that somebody else made? You can be wild and free very privately and quietly. You just got to cut it out. Cut out all the ways that these arbitrary rules and laws that someone taught you for you to hold on to very specifically because it made them feel safe. Now you're grown. It's your turn now, Gemini, to say, I don't believe that. This is what I believe, and it's right for me. Powerful reading for Gemini. Gemini, you're the best. Okay, cuties. So here we go, Cancer. This is the reverse 9 of Caves. Again, there's ritual wax on this card. I love it. This also, when reversed, becomes the last quarter moon phase. The last quarter moon phase is powerful in this position because what could have been prosperity and divination now becomes you dealing with disappointment, having to face that which you are disappointed by, those that disappointed you, the way that things turned out that you don't like, the way that your body is functioning that's disappointed you. It's time to nurture that place and really mother yourself really well. You got to tease and coax out that little voice that's inside of you that says, I'm just going to go hide right now till this is over. Okay, Cancer? Right now is the time for you to swaddle, nurture, love, tease and giggle and draw out that little one to tell you the story of their disappointment so you can soothe that place. There's incredible wisdom in how and why you're disappointed. Soothe that little one within. Okay, so now we're moving on, and I don't want to skip anybody. So I got to say, Leo, how could I forget you? It's your turn. This is the 8 of Lasers. Expand. I love this for you. You love this for you. We want it. We need it. We love to see it. This is the waning gibbous moon phase. Again, I just feel like there's a theme in all of this reading. Yeah, as you expand, you got to make a little bit of order so you can offload moments of disappointment, offload moments of feeling like that wasn't every single drip drop of what it could be. Well, actually, the work is still happening in the world because look at that expansion. It's a blast off of your intention. That's like a moving apart of a capsule that lands all around and has impact all around you. Those are seeds, and plant those seeds and water them with the actual emotion that you feel of the release, right? And know that it's all in the right timing. And I know you know that, Leo. I know you know that. And I love you so much. Dedicated to my Leo baby sister who's just having a great time with her 2 kids right now, cuddling on the sand. So yay, critter. Love you. Hope you're watching or catching the replay. All right. So after that, did I do that wrong? No, I didn't do it wrong. So it's Virgo's turn. Yes. You've got the reversed page of caves. Very interesting. The reversed page of caves. Let me get myself in the right location. All right. Well, I love that. This silence is fallen. And when we flip this card reversed like it is, the moon phase remains full. We are still celebrating every bit of life. And the keyword becomes stall. It feels like things are stalled out. Dig it. Love it. Like, let this be running out of gas at the oasis. Let this be stalling out in front of the hottest, cutest babe that you love, and it turns into that love affair. Let the way that there's inertia and a stopping be perfect. Call it perfect timing so your body can relax. Relax your muscles and be about this stall right now. Okay. The color magic is just some of my favorite. It's blue and purple. So it's the truth of this moment in the stalling. It's your spirit guides finding you saying, we're not stalled out. We got shit to talk about. Sit down. My goodness, so much fun. Okay, Libra, here we go. That felt funny. This card feels funny. We've got the Knight of Lasers, keyword dynamic. Oh, I love and need. I love and need. This is about really like calling in rescue missions when needed for the foreseeable future, for this moment, this enactment, this time, right? Call in actual physical assistance when needed. This moon phase is the waxing crescent moon phase when we protect and we nurture that which we hold dear. Protect those seeds that are just starting to yawn open and exchange their genius information with the soil's genius information. That is a love-making enactment, and it deserves time, space, and protection, right? And warmth of the earth to surround it. Let these seeds be protected right now, Libra. Beautiful, fun. I'm going to have a little sip here, sweethearts. We're about halfway through. Yes. Oh, two more. Let's go. And the final sip. Love these sounds our body make. That's a command. Love these sounds our body make. All right, sweeties. So Scorpio, here we go. We've got the reverse justice card. The reverse justice card. Scorp, you're so drama. I love you with these cards that you pull. So the reversed justice card is just kind of, it almost makes me want to laugh in this moment, right? So this is the waning gibbous moon phase that shows you dealing with disappointment, and the key word becomes cruel in this moment, right? So when you're dealing with disappointment, hold your tongue and take it to the streets. Like, do something bigger. Don't get in one-on-one bicker situations with people, Scorp, right? That's just literally a waste of your time, and you got big things to do. Take it to community. Take it and share whatever privilege you have, Scorp. Share what you know belongs in privilege to everyone, right? Because you know, Scorp, that the work that you're creating has incredible meaning. It's not just a competition where you get to win. It's for all of us to rewild the whole earth right now and to really save ourselves as a species. No big deal. All right. So Sag is after Scorp. Here we go. And this is the reversed Queen of Waves. So reversed Queen of Waves. There's almost like a let it be happy down moment where you're healing. You're really kind of needing to keep yourself calm and okay as you go through such epic changes. Because you might feel like brunch is going to fix everything. You might feel like uh, online shopping is going to heal everything. Well, it's actually not. It could be a combination of those. I'm not saying that anything's wrong with those two enactments, but you gotta be with the depth of what you're learning right now so you can integrate it in, okay? From Saggy, we go on to Capricorn, and you've got the Lovers card. I love this so much because the Lovers card is double-edged, right? The key word is commingle, and this is very much about sexual and sensuous love in your physical body. The Lovers card, of course, everybody wants it, love to see it. Way to be the main character in your own life, Cappy. This deep, deep purple is showing you kind of moving into the dark right now, where you need to offload the pain and suffering of what you've endured, Capricorn, and do that so you can actually be lighter in the navigating of how this commingled energy works, because you're kind of learning new things and partnering in new ways right now. And if you're hanging on to fear or hanging on to disappointment, it's going to make it really hard for you to turn that body when you need to. Okay. So just try to be light. The best thing to do, get up, meditate, and stretch. Okay. Then you can get into every pretzel position in this new love making, right? All right. Aquarius, here we go. This is the reversed Four of Waves. Everybody drink. We've pulled waves. Love it. So happy. Okay, gorgeouses. So this Four of Waves in this reversed position, once again, becomes the waning gibbous moon phase. I know we've been talking so much in our spiritual spaces about all these fabulous planets and all the cool things that are going on with Venus and all these opportunities. It can be exhausting. And this idea that opportunities stop with all the retrogrades coming that we will be facing for the rest of 2021. We'll be doing it together. So, of course, we'll still be okay, right? You just have to release your expectations that everything that could have happened should have already happened, right? So, this Four of Waves, when reversed, the keyword becomes quit. And I really just want to be like, quit it. You know what I mean? When you just have to say that when your cat's like ripping your sofa, quit it, knock it off. Like you have to just remind yourself, quit it with the negative talk, quit it, knock it off. Your body, your inner child are listening to you as you're telling yourself this sad old song that it's too late and you shoulda, coulda, woulda. Let it go. Loving it so much. And Pisces, finally, this is for you, my love. This is the reverse 10 of blades. The reverse 10 of blades. We're back into the air. And now we're with the waxing gibbous moon phase. You know, honestly, waxing gibbous moons are so fabulous. I had both my babies and naturally in waxing gibbous moons. It's very special, very, very special to me. So the 10 of blades shows us kind of clinging onto that which we think that we can't handle. And you know that that's just a thought, right? Pisces, you can handle it because you say so. So this is about your self-talk, right? It's going to happen with or without your mental focus. So we might as well drop the fear by bringing air into our body and releasing through our open lips. Cannot tell you how much I love Zanetta's sound art magic practice. They're new on Insight Timer too. So Zanetta's doing amazing things. They also have their Art Witch podcast. They collect sound and they are a multi-ethnicity person that has a dream. They just posted this on Instagram today of collecting sound uniquely in all the places that created their body in Africa and the Philippines and Germany and France. And I think there was a couple other places too. Fuck it up, Pisces. You make the rules and your body's listening. So tell your body that you can do it because you got to do it anyways, with or without your mental focus. Oh, what a fun broadcast today, cuties. I'm going to take a quick little peek and give my love. Julie, I'm thinking of you with so much love right now. Oh, yes. Hello, Celeblin. I'm so happy to see you. Oh, someone's rescinding messages. And so is that something I'm happy about? Yes. Thank you for the candles for Julie's beautiful family. Um, Celeblin says there's heavy suffering right now, but unfortunately, you don't think you can let it go until the pandemic lets up. Ontario is being hit very hard right now. I wasn't aware of that, Celeblin. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry to hear that, sweetheart. Thank you for informing us, because now we can hold space for what's going on with Ontario, Canada. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. So Elaine's refrain, good to see you, Elaine. You're just catching the tail end of the live. You popped in right as I started the reading for Cancer. Good divine timing. Oh, thank you. I love your magic too, Elaine. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm very happy to share. Loving it, Yasmin. Thank you so much for all of the delicious, gorgeous music magic that you're sending in. And Claire, have to go hang with the kids. That's awesome. So happy to be part of this live today. Thank you, everyone, for sending your hearts and everything. Thank you so much for the chats, and thank you so much for liking the video too. I appreciate it so much. And Amanda, sensational reading. Appreciate them. You got it, Amanda. Sweethearts, you know I love to walk you out. And I love to do so without the camera, so I can just type you a quick message. Remember, honeys, that magic is your birthright and everything's a spell. And this is my spell. Loving you so, so much. What a special broadcast today. Thank you, Asia, for creating the beautiful Guided by Spirit deck. Love you, sweethearts. I'll see you at the Kickstarter next week, 420. Yes. So you got to deal with this witch bod here as I stand up. 1 second. Here we go. There we go. That feels comfy, doesn't it? For anybody that catches this later, isn't that comfy? You can see the light of our spell candle. Look at our spell candle. Oh my goodness. I'll let you peep that behind the veils. Wow. Wow. Oh, that's sexy. Wow, beautiful. I'll place this here as I wish you well on your way. Oh my goodness, Peter, I'm so glad you're here. Did this wretched, fabulous portal tell you that we were talking about you today? I'm just so proud of everything you're doing on your channel. Oh, good, Louise. Peter's here. Sweetheart, Petey, do you remember Louise? Well, I got to visit with Louise today, and I know Daddy's been keeping our family abreast of everything going on with Mary. So remember my bosom friend, Louise. Well, I'm in love again. We're back together. So much fun. Yes. Oh, good. You just got out from your nap. I love you with your nap. So I was bragging to Louise about everything that you're getting up to on your YouTube channel and your film Butch Please, which, Louise, you can watch the trailer here on my channel in my community tab. You just go across the top and you can see the community tab. But oh my goodness, Pete, we're so lucky that the Martin and Shepherd family are back in my life again, because I'm never letting go. I'm never letting go. I know me. This is the answer to a real aching spell that I've had. So I'm just, I'm me. So I'm not casual at fucking all. Thank you, Julie. Oh my goodness. So Peter, do you remember also, Julie, remind me if you feel comfortable with your maiden name. There's a lot of folks from the old neighborhood here in SoCal on the broadcast today, Peter, and I just love what you're doing on your channel and giving us all access to your incredible magic. Oh, it's totally Fulton Falcons today. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do a Fulton Falcon cheer one of these days. It's time. to prove the Falcon team can move. What's the rest of that cheer? Success. That's the way we spell success. We're the best and nothing less. Success. 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 Oh, yes. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to ASMR, purr, whisper, Fulton Falcon cheer. Okay? I'm never changing. Oh, yes, Yasmin, I see you in my brother's space, and I just get so tickled and thrilled. You two would be a house of fire together. Isn't my brother the best? More LA Leather 2001 champion photos, please, Peter. Flex. Talk amongst yourselves while I whisper in your ear in the chat. Hi, hello, and how do you do? The Fulton Falcon cheerleaders welcome you. There's more to it, but it was so fucking inappropriate that each one of the cheerleaders would come forward and introduce themselves in a cheer. And our Leo baby sister would say, "Hi, my name is," so I'm not going to say her name. "I like to flirt." And she'd lift up her skirt to the student body. And then the rest of the cheer squad would yell at her, "Pull down that skirt." Are you cry laughing, Peter? And Louise and Julie, we were all there for it. So inappropriate. Oh, Jackie, I want to hear cheers from Santa Ana. I need it in my life. All right, loves, you just take real good care of yourselves, okay, sweeties? And I'll see you on 420 blasting off with Altalune Sensual Oracle deck. If I survive it and don't get canceled, it's going to be a lot of fun. Love you. Bye-bye.